Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. One. On September 29th, 2025, at approximately 2:15 p.m. near Orlando, Florida, USA, troopers spotted a teenage driver in a vehicle reported stolen, already fleeing from deputies in Volusia County. What started as a routine attempt to stop the car quickly turned into something far more intense, something no one on that road expected.
It's 1030 traffic with 7029 and 1031. Way back here.
The troopers activated their lights and sirens, signaling the driver to pull over. But instead of stopping, the young driver chose to press forward. Why take that risk? What was going through his mind in that moment? The vehicle sped up, weaving uncertainty into every second captured on Dashcam. The situation escalated rapidly as the pursuit intensified. Officers remained focused, carefully balancing control and safety. Every decision mattered, every second counted. The tension was undeniable, not just for those involved, but for anyone witnessing it unfold. Eventually, the pursuit came to an end, and the teen was taken into custody. No bystanders were harmed, but the moment leaves a lasting question. How quickly can a single decision change everything? Officers once again demonstrated professionalism under pressure, reminding us that choices always carry consequences.
Didn't even have to mess up my car to get you, bro. That's how I said how you was driving.
Don't forget to subscribe for more intense, real-life moments that remind us how important every decision can be.
Every time you do this, that's the problem right there. Every time you do this. Let's go.
On August 8th, 2025, at approximately 7:35 p.m. on US 1/SR, 5 near mile marker 95, Key Largo, Florida, USA, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper observed a gray Toyota Camry traveling well above the posted speed limit. What seemed like a simple traffic violation would soon unfold into something far more unpredictable. The trooper activated lights and sirens, expecting compliance. The vehicle slowed, then suddenly accelerated, heading south. Speeds climbed rapidly, over 100 miles per hour. The driver weaved through traffic, used shoulders to pass, and ignored multiple signals. What drives someone to push limits this far? The pursuit stretched through multiple areas, including a construction zone and across a narrow bridge. Even after tire deflation devices were deployed, the vehicle kept moving. The tension built with every mile. Finally, at a critical moment, a precise maneuver brought the vehicle to a stop.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot the engine that inside lane, slow down. Now we have a box in here. Alright, anyone? Alright, we are unsuccessful pit from 1684, we're still southbound. I'm running for another one. Alright, when available, want to go from there. We just got heavy traffic on it.
Yeah, for a pit at the 85.
Finish their fucking hat! Finish their fucking hat! Hat!
The driver was taken into custody after refusing commands. Signs of impairment were observed, and further checks revealed multiple violations. No innocent people were harmed, but the situation could have turned very differently. In the end, one reckless choice led to serious legal consequences, while officers maintained control and protected the public.
Sit down, young man.
Don't worry, I've been in here before.
Before Highway Patrol or someone else?
Jupiter
One on the
Place.
other side, grab this one. Yeah, what was the photo for? And he got away? You ran from some other troopers?
On July 10th, 2025, at approximately 11:41 a.m., on State Route 408 west near mile marker 13, Orlando, Florida, USA, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper observed a gray Mercedes GLC moving at a noticeably high speed on an open stretch of road. In a 60 miles per hour zone, the radar confirmed 92 miles per hour. A clear violation, but what followed would go far beyond that. As the trooper moved in to initiate a stop, the driver accelerated even further before emergency lights were fully engaged. Moments later, with lights and sirens activated, the vehicle refused to yield and pushed past 100 miles per hour. It weaved between lanes, passed vehicles on the shoulder, and created a chain of near misses. What was the driver trying to escape from? The pursuit intensified quickly. Speeds climbed to around 135 miles per hour. Then, in a critical moment, the Mercedes lost control and struck the median barrier, but still attempted to continue. Officers acted decisively, executing a controlled maneuver to stop the vehicle. The chase came to an end in seconds that felt much longer.
Alright, get ready for phone. 57 clear if you can.
Hold on, Mario. Hold on. Let me stop.
The driver exited and attempted to flee on foot, but was quickly detained after clear verbal commands. Further inspection revealed illegal substances and large amounts of cash. Already under legal supervision, the driver now faced even more serious consequences. In the end, the attempt to escape only made things worse, while officers once again ensured public safety under pressure.
Get on the ground, bro.
Back up.
On October 22nd, 2022, at approximately 3:10 p.m., on State Route 166 East, GA, USA, an officer on patrol noticed a black Dodge Charger with a license plate partially obscured. A small detail, but sometimes it's the smallest things that lead to the biggest situations.
Good boy, yeah, so.
The officer activated lights to initiate a stop. The driver slowed down briefly, even waved, then suddenly accelerated. In that split second, a simple stop turned into a pursuit. Why choose to run when the outcome could only get worse? The vehicle sped through intersections, ignored signals, and even moved into opposing lanes. The road narrowed, traffic approached, risk building with every turn. Officers stayed controlled, waiting for the right moment to act safely. At a critical moment, officers used a controlled maneuver to stop the vehicle and bring the situation to an end. The driver was taken into custody without further escalation. No one else was affected, but the lesson remains clear. Sometimes, stopping early is the smartest decision you can make.
You're ready, back up.
Now your car messed up too. And I'm getting paid for like your tax, but you ain't getting nothing. Get in the car, okay?
Don't forget to subscribe for more intense, real-life moments that remind us how important every decision can be. On September 6th, 2024, at approximately 9:10 a.m., on Interstate 44, St. Louis County, MO, USA, troopers located a red Range Rover linked to a critical missing person case from Texas. What began as a search quickly turned into a tense and unpredictable situation. As officers approached the vehicle for a stop, the driver suddenly accelerated. He just took off. A voice echoed over the radio. The pursuit moved through suburban streets, tension rising with every turn. What was the driver trying to hide? And how far was he willing to go?
I'm directly behind him. Let's be south now.
The chase came to a sudden turning point when the vehicle lost control during a sharp turn and overturned on the roadside. Officers quickly exited their vehicles, issuing loud commands. Put your hands up! The situation escalated in seconds, forcing officers to make split-second decisions under extreme pressure. The situation was brought under control shortly after. Officers secured the scene and ensured no further threat remained. Later findings revealed the full extent of the case, leaving behind a heavy sense of reality. No officers were injured, and the response was later reviewed and found to be within proper procedure. In the end, this incident serves as a powerful reminder. Some actions carry consequences far beyond what we can imagine.
Put your hands in the air, drop it! Put your hands in the air, drop it! Next 38, well, shots fired. It's still hold fire, he dropped it! 680, well, I believe he's been shot in the head. He dropped the gun. I don't know if anyone else is in the car.
On January 21st, 2023, at approximately 9:15 p.m., on Interstate 30 near mile marker 114, AR, USA, state troopers joined an ongoing pursuit of a black Audi that had already evaded local deputies. Even with damaged tires, the vehicle continued moving at high speed, an early sign that this situation would not be simple. As the pursuit continued, the driver weaved through traffic at speeds over 100 miles per hour. At one point, something unusual happened. The driver extended both hands out of the window while the car was still moving. Was it confusion, defiance, or something else entirely? The uncertainty only made the situation more tense. After a controlled maneuver brought the vehicle to a stop, officers issued repeated commands for the driver to exit. Instead, the suspect hesitated and made alarming statements, claiming there was something dangerous inside the vehicle. Tension rose instantly. Every second felt critical as officers prepared for the unknown. Refusing to comply, the suspect became increasingly agitated. Officers acted quickly and professionally, using appropriate tools to safely bring the situation under control. The individual was taken into custody without further escalation. In the end, what could have spiraled into something far worse was contained, showing once again how discipline and training can make all the difference.
To relieve them also.
On August 22nd, 2025, at approximately 8:20 p.m., on the 5400 block of Monterey Road, Los Angeles, California, USA, officers responded to a report of a man threatening someone with a knife. What seemed like a quick response call would soon turn into a tense, unpredictable encounter.
Hey, what's up? What's going on? Are you the one that called? Are you the one that called? Huh? He called?
Upon arrival, officers located the suspect standing near a vehicle. Clear commands were given. Put your hands on your head. For a brief moment, everything seemed under control. But then, something changed. Why do situations shift so quickly in moments like this?
Step on that, bro. Put your hands on your pocket. Put your hands on your head. Come on. Step on over here. Put your hands on top of your head.
Let's go, Luke. Hands up.
Hands on top of your head.
For what?
Turn around.
As officers attempted to detain him, the suspect suddenly produced a knife. In a split second, tension escalated. Officers had to react immediately, making critical decisions under pressure to protect themselves and those nearby.
On top of your head. There you go. Don't move, right?
To relieve them off the
Hey,
Turn around.
just turn around. Put your hands on top of your head. We'll tell you all right, okay? Turn around. Turn around. Away from us. Hands on top of your head. There you go. Don't move, all right?
to relieve them off
The situation was quickly brought under control, and the suspect was taken into custody. Medical aid was provided shortly after. No officers or community members were affected. In the end, this moment serves as a powerful reminder. When tension rises, every second and every decision truly matters.
I'm not gonna touch you. I'm gonna watch you.
These stories remind us that every decision on the road and in life carries weight. In just seconds, choices can change everything, not only for ourselves, but for those around us. Through these real-life moments, we don't just witness intensity. We learn awareness, responsibility, and respect for the law. That's the value this channel aims to bring. Not just stories, but lessons that stay with you. If you found this meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay aware, and I'll see you in the next video.